Welcome to Business Bourbon and Cigars, where we help small and mid-sized business owners and leaders take their companies and their teams to the next level. I'm your host, Scott Joseph, and I've been in your shoes. I've been the founder of both B2B, business to business, and business to consumer businesses. I've navigated the challenges of growing a premium brand and attracting the right high value clients. And today I'm going to share lessons from my own journey and insights from a recent powerful mastermind session that are really going to help you overcome these challenges. In this episode, we're going to explore strategies that were uncovered during a recent hot seat session in our exclusive mastermind group, Me Plus Ultra. One of our members faced similar challenges with targeting high value clients. And the solutions, they were transformative. I'm going to walk you through the key takeaways, the framework they use to gain clarity, and actionable steps that you can apply to your own business. So first, I want to kind of set the stage, with a story that a lot of you probably can relate to. This is my own story. Several years ago, my digital marketing agency, J&L Marketing, we had pivoted from a direct mail company to a premium digital marketing agency. And we specialized in paid media, data-driven strategies, and we really offered unmatched quality and client support. But we had a huge problem. We were offering by far a superior product and support, but we were struggling to connect with the right clients. We felt like we were doing all the right marketing, social media, email campaigns, networking events, yet we couldn't break through the noise to reach the high-value clientele that we knew we could serve. Does this sound familiar? A lot of you have created something exceptional, but maybe you're not seeing the bookings, the bookings or the client flow the way you really expected it. And that's exactly what happened to one of our Me Plus Ultra members. Their situation mirrored my own, and the solutions we uncovered in their hot seat session, game changers, not just for them, but everyone that was on that call struggling to attract their ideal clients. We all benefited from this. Here are the key insights and the strategies from that hot seat session, along with actionable steps that you should be able to integrate immediately. First thing, you got to identify your ideal target client, right? You got to start with a detailed persona development. Move beyond basic demographics like age and income and start diving into the psychographics. What are your ideal clients' pain points and their values and their aspirations? For example, when I worked with the bespoke team at Inspirato, we were planning a 6-week trip to Italy. They marketed themselves and delivered on their brand promise, which was they're going to handle everything for me. I didn't want to deal with the hassle of researching or second guessing choices in areas that, I really wasn't that familiar with. And their team was completely in tune with what I wanted, whether it was flights, accommodations, restaurants, the atmosphere, and the type of experiences that really fit my lifestyle and preferences. And that's the level of care and precision that you've got to deliver to your ideal clients. But you're never going to be able to do that without knowing, what's most valuable to them. So get started on a detailed persona development. Use multiple sources of information. I'd start with customer, interviews. Speak to your existing clients and learn why they chose you and what they value most about your product or your service. Do some social media listening. Monitor social media platforms. That way you can see what your ideal audience is saying about products, services, and experiences in your industry. And never forget the data. Use tools like Google Analytics, Facebook Insights, or HubSpot. That way you can uncover behavioral trends and demographics. We use a lot of survey tools, create surveys through platforms like Typeform. We use SurveyMonkey. And that way you can ask targeted questions about client preferences, their frustrations, and their aspirations. I'll give you another example. I have a friend who owns a premium gym in Manhattan. And he realized their ideal clients valued exclusivity and convenience. So what they did, they pivoted from generic ads, and we've all seen the typical gym ads, and they went to a message that focused on private access and personalized fitness programs. This boosted their memberships by 30% within the first 3 months. But here's the kicker. They didn't just market exclusivity. They lived it. The gym limited memberships, invested in top-of-the-line equipment, and they ensured that personal trainers, they were always available. By delivering on their brand promise, they built loyalty and drove word-of-mouth referrals. Now, on the flip side, if they hadn't lived up to that promise, the damage to their reputation would have been irreversible. Broken promises create distrust, while living up to them builds brand equity, and that pays dividends over time. We recommended that, you got to streamline your sales process. You got to create a truly seamless sales process that means eliminating every point of friction for your clients while maintaining a high personal touch. Start by mapping out your sales journey, from the first client interaction to closing all the way to closing the deal. Identify any areas where there's confusion, delays, or unnecessary steps that probably exist. And here's how you should refine it. Make sure you use clear and transparent pricing. Ambiguity in pricing leads to drop-offs. If I'm looking to buy something or book something and I'm online, I'm not calling you for price. I'm not filling out forms. I'm bouncing to a site that has what I want and gives me the info I need. I don't have time to mess with time-consuming nonsense. Businesses that don't make it easy by providing all this info, they don't do it because they think they're going to lose sales because they made it too easy for prospects to shop them. And this is true, but they lose more business by not providing all the info and making it as easy and simple as possible. Simple and easy wins big. You will always net more sales and profit more by giving consumers everything they want in a way that is simple and easy. What you gain from the simple and easy will drastically outperform what you might lose by trying to maintain control of the sale. Create tiered or customized options with visual guides or interactive pricing tools that simplify choices. For example, I know a wedding photographer, and his business implemented an online pricing configurator. And this allowed couples to select their preferred packages, add customizations like additional photo albums, and they could see, cost in real time. This change reduced back and forth communication, and it literally doubled conversion rates. The next thing you need to do is you need to introduce automation without losing the human touch now. Use tools like your CRM systems to send timely follow-ups and reminders and confirmations. But you want to make sure you balance this with personalized touches, handwritten notes, thank you notes, right? Welcome gifts. I know, give you another example. There's a luxury boutique that sends out personalized post-purchase emails that detailed care tips for the items that their clients purchased. Customers feel valued. This leads to repeat sales and increased referrals. Make sure you make booking and transaction effortless. Allow clients to book appointments, sign contracts, and make payments without leaving your website or your app. There's a luxury spa that integrated an all-in-one booking platform where clients could select treatments, pay deposits, add gratuities upfront. This reduced no-shows and increased upsales for premium services. During my last doctor visit, I was able to fill out all my insurance info in advance and be done with it. It made my check-in process a lot easier and faster. The results of these steps, it's a seamless sales process. Not only closes deals faster, but it also leaves your clients feeling confident and cared for. This lays the groundwork for lasting loyalty. You got to leverage strategic partnerships. Strategic partnerships, they're one of the most overlooked ways to grow your business. And there are a huge reason that Me Plus Ultra members stay in a group. It's about building alliances where both parties win. I mean, take Bentley Motors and Macallan Scotch. It's a great example. These brands are synonymous with luxury and craftsmanship. They partnered so they could co-create exclusive experience for their shared clientele. Bentley customers are introduced to Macallan through different like branded events and curated tastings. And then Macallan introduces their high net worth clients to Bentley's exceptional automotive craftsmanship. So why does this work? Because their ideal target clients overlap. They appeal to individuals who prioritize quality and exclusivity and status. By working together, they double their reach, sharing each other's audiences and building greater brand loyalty in the process. These partnerships don't just amplify exposure. They solidify both brands as leaders in their fields. On the other hand, let's talk about why relationships are so important. I want to tell you personally, the last 3 years of my life have been the most enjoyable I've ever had. And that means both professionally and personally. Why? Because of the relationships I built. Relationships are everything. By breaking out of an isolated mindset and building a strong, incredible ecosystem, you open doors to incredible opportunities. When you refer clients or partners to each other and you solve problems together and you collaborate to optimize opportunities, you don't just grow your business, you enhance your life. It's the difference between transactional connections and meaningful partnerships. So if you're considering strategic partnerships, here's how to build and leverage them effectively. I'd start with identifying complementary businesses. Look for partners that share your ideal client profile, but offer non-competing services. For example, a luxury interior designer. You could partner with a high-end furniture brand. I would start small. Begin with a simple referral agreement or a co-marketing effort. You could host a joint venture or joint event or create a shared digital campaign. I would test the partnership before committing to larger or more integrated efforts. You can create exclusive offerings, design unique packages or experiences that combine both brand strengths. This not only enhances client value, but it also reinforces the exclusivity of the partnership. And then for any partnership to work, you got to invest in the relationship. You got to go beyond the formal agreements. Spend time getting to know your partners and understanding the challenges. Offer help proactively, even when there's no immediate benefit for you. These moments of generosity are going to strengthen trust and deepen the relationship. Make sure you measure success. You want to set clear KPIs for the partnership, such as things like, all right, number of referrals, leads generated. Maybe there was how many co-branded sales. You want to regularly review performance and adjust as needed. Make sure you formalize partnerships with clear agreements. Set expectations on referrals, revenue sharing, mutual promotions to avoid any type of misunderstandings. The best partnerships aren't just transactional. They're transformative. Focus on exposure and experience. Storytelling isn't just about highlighting value. It's about creating lasting impressions. Use the content you create to do, double duty. High quality videos that showcase your brand story or your client successes, they shouldn't just, only live on your website. You can repurpose those for social media, email campaigns, even ads. We have a luxury watchmaker who used behind the scenes craftsmanship videos and turned them into a series for Instagram and YouTube ads. And this campaign not only doubled their social media engagement, but it also drove a 25% increase in sales directly attributed to ad clicks. And here's why. People don't buy logic. They buy emotionally. Seeing the care and the precision that went into each watch, it connected with their audience on a much deeper level. But here's where you can take it further. Use tools like Google Analytics or social media insights to track the ROI of each piece of content. Identify what resonates and double down on that. For example, your real estate agent who posted video walkthroughs of luxury homes found that adding virtual consultations at the end of each video increased booking requests by 40%. Those consultations converted into high-value sales. This proves the power of leveraging content strategically. Think of every piece of content as an asset. Videos can be turned into reels, testimonials into case studies, success stories into email sequences. Organize invite-only events where potential clients can experience your offerings firsthand. These type of moments, it create buzz and exclusivity. Those are things that are hard to replicate. So remember, emotional connections drive decisions. Show clients you understand them, and they're going to be much more likely to choose you. Growing your business, especially a premium one, it requires focus on your ideal client, a streamlined sales process, strategic partnerships. Requires unforgettable experiences. As Maya Angelou wisely said, people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but they're never going to forget how you made them feel. That's the mindset you need to bring to your business. So now it's your turn. I want you to look at your current marketing and sales strategy. Where can you implement these insights? Whether it's refining your client profile, maybe revamping your sales process, building partnerships. The key is take action today. Start now. It's never going to be perfect. And to all our listeners and those who watch us, who are dedicated to leadership excellence, I've got something special for you. I've got an ebook called Client-Centric Leader, and it's a must-read for anyone who's looking to elevate their leadership game. Building client relationships that drive business beyond expectations. It's a central theme in this book. And I delve into strategies that empower leaders to enhance client loyalty and advocacy by aligning leadership practices with deep understanding of the client's needs. A lot of what we talked about here. This approach is more than just providing a good product or service. It's about creating meaningful, memorable interactions that strengthen the bond with clients and drive business success. So go to meplusultra.com/leadership, download it now, and start your journey to leadership mastery. Cheers, everyone.